I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played
Whoops! Wrong save!
All right, Rifted, let's not bicker and argue about who killed who, to coin a phrase there. Now, here's what we need. An inn. Thank
honest day's
goodness.
work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lad. You've never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lad.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly.
Nope.
I can tell.
Now, how could you possibly know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Uh-huh, yeah, my wealth is none of your
But
business.
that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Oh, for crying out loud, I don't have time for this, man. I need to sleep. I probably shouldn't be sleeping here, actually, given the whole accidental murder thing that just happened. Although she did have it coming, being racist against the greatest beings that ever graced this miserable world. No, I really don't think I'm going to do that.
There's someone.
Yes,
I'll be out in the
wonderful.
market.
Yeah.
Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
That sounds great. I'll deal with this later. You give me barkeep. Yes, give me a room. A room now.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yes, please do that. I'm very tired. It's been quite the day.
I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Good for you, I suppose.
You're not from around here.
Come on.
Imperial spy, perhaps?
Who are you anyway? Snowshot. Vulva Snowshot. Okay,
I don't
yes.
have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Wasn't planning on being in your face. Besides, my face is much prettier. Now, is this my room? This is my room? Great. Just go. I need to sleep. I so badly need to sleep. Have a good one, folks. I'm out. What is happening right now? Are you attacking Barbas? Oh. Why? But why? Let's not ask questions here. Oh. Can we stop that, please? Don't we have other things to do? Well, that was an oddly strange and specific dream.
What do you say? You think I had something to do with that?
Yes, I do. I have no idea what that could be.
Otherwise, hit the road.
I am hitting the road. Goodbye. Hello? Who are you? Lotus Latreche. Yes, good for you, I suppose. Hello, doggo. Who are you?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Uh-huh.
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim.
You know what? No.
It's a real shame.
I can't say that I care for your little pestilent nonsense. I'll be on my way now. Look, there are a number of things that I want to do.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Oh, that's right. Yes, there was some unexpected death out here.
Septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
I'll just have that arrow, thank you. And this one as well.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Let's not ask too many questions here. However, it occurs to me, that's quite a lot of money. Let's see, 1.5 for 30. Well, yes, all right. Let's go ahead and have some armor here.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training?
I would
Just
like
what
to
you see
sell
here.
you some things, obviously. All this apparel that we're not using. So, oh, that's right. I'm carrying around these things for some reason. Yes, that, these, that, those. Oh, this is fantastic. I am a wealthy orc now.
Ready to spend more gold.
You know what, Mr. Whatever your face was? I don't think I need your help. I was also going to go ahead and get myself a, what you call, a bounty to hello? Yes, you're... You know what, I have no idea why you're running around. Are you looking for the person who accidentally murdered that woman at the orphanage? I know nothing whatsoever about this. I promise you.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady.
Ooh, I could tell you all manner of things about dragons, but first, I have a bounty that you are required to pay me for.
Here's your reward.
And my reward is 100 gold. That's...
I want you to speak to the city guard.
As long
as
Make sure there's a contingency
our
plan
laws.
in effect.
That's
in case
fine.
Riften
That's
falls under
fine.
attack.
I think I'll just leave, honestly. I'm not inclined to stick around in case the city guard want to investigate any alarming, homicides or anything like that. It would be the height of foolishness for me to participate in this. Barbus, you have pushed me into a bucket of barrels. Now move, thank you. You know what I need to do? Hold the phone. What I need to do is... What am I even trying? How much food do I actually have on my person? I believe I'm starting to run out. We have some cooked beef. Okay, we have cooked beef. We have some soup. We have some leg of goat roast. Yes, there we go. That should satisfy me. Splendid. Barbus, are you nagging me for this whole not... Well, you know what? Fine. We could try this whole thievery thing.
Lad. Ready to make some coin?
I am indeed ready.
Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Yeah, we'll give that our best guess, won't we?
Need but a septum. A septum is all I ask.
Buggers are so annoying. Well, let's just go ahead and have our way at this door here.
That's close enough.
I command you to halt. The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
Face the Jarl's justice. Yes, alright. Are you telling me that you'll pay me 5 gold? I'll pay you 5 gold and you'll make this whole murder thing go away? Did I mention murder? I most certainly did not mention murder.
Come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
I have a terrible feeling that your definition of stolen goods is not my definition of stolen goods. What's in my inventory now, dare I ask? We're down to 213. Well, I still have Amryn's family sword, which technically was stolen. I still have all of this stuff, so...
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies.
Yeah, fantastic. I think I'm just about done here, unless... Hold on. Wasn't there something else? Was it this? Ah, yes, there's a camp over here. Splendid. Let's go, have a look at that then, shall we?
Why take a chance?
I don't mind that plan at all. Riften, what a strange city. You murder someone and it's immediately 5 gold. I suppose it's possible that that was just for the shamefully bad attempt at lockpicking, in which case I assume it's the Thieves Guild fining me for making them look bad. I mean, 5 gold for attempted theft. In a proper orc city, we'd have their hand.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I most certainly disrespect you, sir. Yes, so, we're going to go on a little adventure, and that adventure is going to take us this way. Well, if there's... Oh, you have to steal that. Yes, my brief foray into thievery did not go particularly well, so I'm not inclined to pursue that matter any further. What is this lake, anyway? Why is this lake here? Who needs this lake? Where is this lake? Why is this lake? These are the burning questions of our time. The most important being, can you swim in heavy armor? And the answer, of course, remains yes, because I am an orc, and my heavy armor skill is just that damn impressive. I suppose I shouldn't be swimming in this lake. After all, Barbas is a dog, and he will end up smelling of wet dog, and this would make everyone most upset. No one wants that. Least of all me, and especially not Barbas. I mean, I, being a superior being, have an outstanding olfactory sense, obviously, but even so, I believe it pales in comparison to what Barbas has. Where did he go? Oh, did we lose him? Did we lose Barbas? Did you hear that? I heard that. That was a dragon. That is indeed a dragon. That's perhaps why Barbas ran away. Wouldn't want to have to deal... That's a wolf, but, Barbas, you've returned to my side, you faithful companion. Now, dragon. Okay, that was pathetic. I will attempt to slay this dragon now. Being dragonborn and thus compelled to... Barbas, you killed a wolf for me. I'm very appreciative of this. But in the process, I think we've lost sight of the dragon. Which is a neat trick, considering how much larger a dragon is than a wolf. It's also somewhat annoying. Why am I going out of this light sort of... Oh, there's the dragon. I would really like your soul. Come back here. Okay, here we go. Perfect archery. I've learned so much. And, of course, that was a total miss, but, you know, details. Would you care to, like, fly over here that I may kill you? Oh, you're leaving. That's annoying. Alright, well, so much for that, I suppose. I'm willing to chalk up the loss of 2 arrows as a perfectly acceptable expense in my harrowing duty detail thing, and I will of course be finding someone for whom to pay me for this. Now, what on earth could this monstrosity be? Oh, this isn't... This is freaking Darklight Tower. Well, alright, supposedly there's a bandit in here who needs slaying, and I'm perfectly capable of slaying bandits. Never should have come here, but if I didn't come here, I wouldn't be able to kill you. You see the problem with this... Hello?
By the gods. I know this looks bad. Let me explain.
Are you the bandit that I'm here to kill?
I called it home. Now I know that was a mistake. I am, or was part of a coven serving the hag ravens that live here. So was she.
Definitely sounds like you're the bandit that I'm supposed to kill.
I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more!
Oh, but I like evil things. Well...
We were supposed to find a sacrifice. Human sacrifice.
Yeah, you're not helping your case here. You're definitely sounding like the bandit who needs to be put down.
Horrible things living here, but never taken an innocent life. I couldn't just find some person for them to kill.
Okay, why do you need a sacrifice?
My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part of that. Gods, I can't run away from this. I have to stop her. I'm going up there to stop her. This cycle must end.
I have a better idea. How about you stay here and I do all the killing?
Good. Follow me.
No. You stay here and I do all the killing. You're not allowed to have any part of the glory. I'm annoyed now, but alright, fine. We'll share. And by share, I potentially mean I will kill you when it's done and hide all the glory for myself, but you didn't hear that from me. Excellent, there's another one. You know, these robes do sell for quite a lot, so I will be taking them off of you, and the fact that it leaves you naked is, you know, actually, I am honestly rather deviant and perverted, but even I draw the line at necrophilia. No matter how freshly dead the corpse is, dead is dead. Petty soul gem. Alchemy lab, I think not. I don't believe I have time for that sort of thing. There's glory to be had, stolen from someone else. Okay, good hit. And you are down. And once again, stealing your corpse. Not for a sexual thing, you understand, but as a warning to those who come after me that this is what happens to those. No, I really must have both hands of this. Or find a better healing spell. One of the two. I mean, this is taking entirely too long. Barbas, if you trip this trap, I will end you. Enchanter's potion. Oh. That might come in handy. A wall of some sort. Yes, a wall. Interesting. Ah. Have we been this way? Did we come in this way? I don't think we came in this way. It is rather dark, however, so I can't be certain. Ah, here we are. A spiderweb. As everyone knows, enormously sluggish warhammers are the best possible method for getting through spiderwebs. Of course that door's locked. Why wouldn't that door be locked? Ah! Is this...
Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
I have no problem with this plan. Wait, didn't we already take her? We already took her. This is the room we were in before. Ilya? Is that your name? Ilya? Ilya? Well, whatever. Let's, Ah, this hacker. Ow! That hurt. Let's not, allow this to go any further. Let's have ourselves, that was pointless. But, potions, yes. Oh, I shall poison my, my thing. Excellent. Ice Wraith Essence. Resist frost damage. That, no, you're firing fire damage at me. Drains the target's magicka. Oh, it's already poisoned. I can't do multiple poisons. That's unfortunate. Yes. Healing, I'll take that. Resist. I don't have resist fire. Why don't I have resist fire? Beyond annoying. Two-handed weapons do more damage. Yes, I think I'll have that as well. Seeing as how you are. I have contracted brain rot. Some would say I don't have a brain to rot. This is a foul and malicious slander, naturally, and I will... I don't want to talk to you, Barbas. I just want that, whatever this happens to happen. So, quick healing here. What exactly is brain rot? What have I been afflicted with now? I have been afflicted with... drains points from magicka. Yes, alright, that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. But it's not an immediate concern. Mostly because I don't have to use magic for anything except healing and putting spells on myself. Oak flesh, it's a rather... Oh, there are more wizards. No one likes wizards, except for the wizard who is currently fighting at my side. I haven't decided whether I like her yet. What I do like about wizards is that they're carrying black mage robes, and those have a fairly decent weight-to-value ratio. Or value-to-weight ratio, I should say. Being, you know, a superior being and not someone who talks backwards all the time like a moron. Why did you lock this door? I would prefer to have taken it from here from the very beginning, but I suppose this will suffice. Yes, there is someone here. Prepare to die. Oh no, ice. I have a potion of resist ice if you give me any trouble, but you have not given me trouble. Who is throwing fire spells? Oh, you're firing fire spells at me. No one appreciates this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some potion going. No. Where's the potion? Yes, damage the magic regen. Brilliant. And then get some healing going here. And I'm out of healing. That's not so good. However, I think you're out of magic, so... Ha! My plan to drain your magic worked perfectly. Well, not perfectly, you understand, but... It did what I needed it to do. That's really what matters. So, you had a key and some feathers on you. This is appreciated. And up here we have a soul gem, a dagger, salt pile. Well, we always need salt pile. We need to make more food. And in here we have a chest with some gold and a scroll of blizzard, which, if nothing else, I could sell it, I suppose. And up here we have another chest. Ooh, that's a master chest. Well, let's go ahead and waste every single lockpick we have trying to break this thing open. Lydia, there is an ancient and noble art that orcs know all over the world about how to break into master-locked chests. And a key part of this is not being observed, so I am going to need you to just turn around and look elsewhere for the next 10 to 30 seconds while I get out a hammer and break it open. Frankly, this is getting annoying. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Yes, but just breaking out a hammer, that should do the trick. I'm Dragonborn. Why can't I just shout this chest into the next, dimension? Excellent. That's everything that we could possibly need here. Aversion to shock. Well, I guess if you're going to give these things to me, I'm going to take them. I mean, you'd have to be kind of... Oh, there are spikes here! That's annoying. Okay, where is the person we're supposed to be? Yes, here we are. Okay. Oh, relax. I have a key. Oh, is there another one? Okay. End your pitiful existence. I'm here.
Must have run off.
Must have ran off. Yes, ran off to the next world, you know. Let's go ahead and have those off of you. And let's go ahead and disenchant this dwarven helmet that I just picked up. Yes, excellent. Boom. I have obtained greater knowledge. I love it when that happens. A potion of regeneration, I'll have that. Other person, are you here? Oh, you're up here, wonderful. Next.
What was that, huh?
There we are. More Black Rage Roves for the taking. I'm enjoying all of this.
All right. Mother is just outside this door. I have a plan.
Oh, good. I bet you your plan is to have me run ahead and kill her.
I'll present you as the sacrifice. Just play along. While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike.
You know, I think there are several problems with this plan. First of all being, I don't really trust you. I think you tried to kill my dog in a separate life.
I've thought this through, and it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again. Enough. Let's go.
Oh, well, I'm sure this will go just absolutely swimmingly, but let's go ahead and make sure that's all set. This is all set. All right, let's have at it. Are you going up there? You're going up there. Fantastic. Hello.
Greetings, Mother.
Who's this you have brought me?
I'm a sacrifice, obviously.
Payment has already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you?
Of course, I'd be perfectly happy to do that.
I'll just prepare the subject now.
Yes, don't mind the fact that your sacrifice is still wearing heavy armor.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now.
What was that?
No, just... There we are.
Don't be sorry for me. If I would have known it would come to this... Mother...
Yes, would you about your tactics?
Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind.
Yes,
Goodbye.
wonderful, wonderful. But
Thank you.
let's consider for a moment your study of tactics here. Having me, this is not nearly as good. Staff of Hag's Wrath, however, that has potential. And Horror of Castles, yeah, destruction, lovely. Soul Gem. Weak magic. I should probably stop taking weak poisons. They're taking up inventory space, and that is lame. Alright, here we are. Here's an exit. Oh, well, gosh, there's an orcish camp that has appeared on my senses. That is a very steep drop. I didn't think I want to go that way. This is a camp of some sort. Oh, you! You're what I've come to kill! That looks rather annoying. However, what I... Excuse me? No, hold up. Let's go ahead and grab that shout that lets me do Elemental Fury. That's the one. Yes. Faster swings. You are dead now. And so are you. Nope. Just stop. You are embarrassing yourselves. There we are. Piece of cake. Hag Ravenclaw. Linnell's note. Okay. Notes. Linnell's note. Arkwyn Point. Do I want to go to Arkwyn Point? I don't really honestly think that I want to go to Arkwyn Point. Do you have Black Rage robes? You have Black Rage robes. Lovely. Where might Arkwyn Point be? Oh, it's back there? That seems tiresome. I don't think I'm going to bother with that, frankly. What I'd like to do, actually, is have a look. I did notice that I smell orcs. As you know, we superior beings can smell each other. And as it happens, that seems like a very steep drop. There's a giant down there. So kind of interesting. Is there actually a way down this mountain? Ew, I think there might be. Assuming that this fall right here does not kill me. Yes. Splendid. Fear not, my less intelligent brethren. I am on my way. Oh yes, this is perfect. There we are. Behold. Once again, I have successfully gotten myself down a mountain. And there's a giant over there. But that's something that can be dealt with rather straightforwardly. Hello. Come here. You know, maybe I should be using better arrows. I have some, like, fire arrows and whatnot, don't I? Fire arrows, I got some... Yes, I do have fire arrows. Fantastic. Oh, excellent. Do these do stagger damage? That's what I wanted to see. Hey. In the knee. Behold, it is the weakness of every Skyrim creature ever. Alright, deer had giant's toe, gold, yes. Fire arrows, I'll take those back. Ice arrows, yes. Lightning arrows, I won't take the normal ones though, that seems somewhat unnecessary. Okay, there are a number of unfortunately deceased orcs over here, including one who has a name. I feel somewhat sorry about this. The others, of course, cannot possibly be people, but I will liberate their gold from them.
Forgive Ugor's harsh words.
Who's Ugor, the dead person? Yes.
Please, our tribe suffers, and we need help. Our chief Yamars was once a strong and proud warrior. Now he is stricken, cursed. He is weak, and so our tribe is weak. The giants sense this and intrude on our territory. Now they assault our very home.
I have a rather straightforward solution to this problem. We should go find the giants, kill them all, and then be a very prosperous people.
Mars has demanded we stay inside the walls. We cannot leave. I must petition Malakath for relief. This curse must be lifted. But I cannot travel to Malakath's shrine. The ritual must be done here, and I do not have the materials I need. I beg of you, can you bring me troll fat and a Daedra heart? I have no wish to depend on a stranger, but I have no choice.
Well, I definitely have troll fat. Yes, all right, Bob, it's all right. Daedra heart. I would not be surprised at all to learn that one could obtain a Daedra heart in, say, Riften. It seems like a wretched hive of scum and villainy to coin a completely original do-not-steal phrase. If anyone has a Daedra heart, I suspect it would be them. Come on, companions, let's away. I heard a wolf. Not my concern. Ah. Suddenly, very really my concern. However, dead. Also dead. Fantastic. Hello, Barbas. Hello, Lydia. Isn't it nice to play, you know, the personal shopper of an orc shaman woman? Shaman woman? I actually don't know. Rather refreshing, wandering around Skyrim in a pleasant enough light drizzle. Nothing to do but walk up and down the road and visit stores. Don't have to worry about dragons or bandits or the secret vampire cabal that has completely taken over Skyrim. I mentioned this, right? Of course I did. Of course I did. Yes. Well, now that I've traumatized young children with it, I'm not really that keen on continuing to recite Song of Faramir. It's kind of soured on me. What other pleasures can the world afford? We have here A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. That does not sound all that entertaining. Antecedents of Dwemer Law. Yes! This will do. Lovely. Why are they talking about Bosmeri tribes? What does this matter for a study of our laws today? Huh? Blah, 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 blah. If one who is owned by another slays one who owns himself, the owner must pay the associates now, this this sort of thing might be fascinating to me, being a superior being who's actually, like, you know, concerned with laws and customs and forging a civilization among this lawless wasteland that you people call home. But, yes, unfortunately, I don't think that you lot find this all very entertaining. Just where's my next meal? Are there bandits I can kill? Don't have to concern yourself with the penalties for murder. which, speaking of, we've established is a measly 5 septims. And this is good to know. So, where do we think the alchemy establishment might be here? Probably down in the canal district. You know, if this wasn't such a wretched hive of, you know, the thing that I already said the one time, this would actually be a fairly pleasant place to live. You've got easy access to the docks, and then this nice, it could be a nice canal district, although admittedly no windows. All right, Cauldronia.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Oh, I will certainly do that. Are you meant to be holding something in your hand, sir?
You look awful. Better not get me sick. You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy them?
I wish to buy.
You're interested in my potions and ingredients.
That's a fair assessment. Do you happen to have a Daedra heart? You do not, of course, have a Daedra heart. Why would you?
Yes, goodbye.
Oh, well. While we're here, I may as well use...
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
You don't seem all that busy to me. You know, actually, come to think of it, I am sick. I have that brain rot thing. I should get that taken care of. And then I suppose I'll have to find another apothecary to find if they have a Daedra heart. From Dragonborn to Courier, how did this happen? Well, a shaman of Malakath asked me, and I can't expect Malakath to do all the work.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
By faithless dog, are you referring to my familiar?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and have ourselves yes, an offering of guild. Fantastic. There we are. I am no longer sick with brain rot.
How may I help you?
That did nothing for my sore throat, however.
What do you need?
What do I need? I need a drink. A really strong drink. What might we have here, in fact? Well, there's liquid in soup. We'll just have one of those then, shall we? Ah, that's better.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Yes, they are reforming the Dawn Guard.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
You know, that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, actually, to go and talk to them. Fort Dawn Guard is way over here. I'm topped off on health, right? Yes, of course I am. I don't make those kinds of mistakes. Well, that's a filthy lie. I make all manner of mistakes. No. I'm really not used to traveling in silence. We must find a book to read. Dark Brotherhood Assassin Note. As instructed you. Oh, yes, we picked this up off a corpse. Someone performed a black sacrament and wants me dead. That's something else that we need to look into. Horror of Castle Zir! A one-act play by Baloth Cool. Dramatis Personae. Clavides. Ulis, a lieutenant of the Imperial Guard. Argonian. Holasai. Play opens in here. Blah 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 blah. Just get to the reading. Good evening to you, Sario. Good evening. Is your master at home? No, Sario. It's only me here. My master, Sidora Kenneth Elvani Hordav. You're kidding me. Frickin' elves. What do I care anyway? I have the distinct feeling this is not the route to Fort Dawn Guard. That is a bear. That is a bear who is looking at me. No, he's looking at the fox. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're just going to go back this way. I don't see any reason whatsoever to bother with that. Yes, and if he has a reason to bother with that, well, we're back here. Yes, I know I killed a bear that one time, but I suspect it was a fluke, really.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
Do you really think someone stole my sweet roll? No one could possibly steal from me. I have outstanding perception. And charisma, for that matter. And strength. And endurance. Agility? Sort of. So, if one wanted to go to Fort Dawnguard, how would one go about doing that? Just set off in this direction and hope for the best? Well, there's a mine over here. And a home. I really think it would be in my best interest to find a road. I don't like this at all. Aha! A road! Look at that. Malakath shall provide again. Maybe they keep danger hots in Fort Dawnguard. You never know. Well, I mean, we will know, one way or another, very shortly. Who came up with that expression, you never know? What even does that mean? Gods of knowledge and whatnot. A ruin? An interesting little... Oh! I think they want trouble, Lydia. I'm very inclined to give it to them. It's been far too long since I killed something.
Close enough.
Raw bandits, excellent. This means I have no qualms whatsoever about ending your miserable existences. Oh yes. Oh yes. King! A book called King. Oh, fantastic. What have we here? We last left Ezroth Errol fleeing for his life, which was a common enough occurrence for him. He had stolen it out of gold and one particularly large gem. Well, alright, good for him, I suppose. A chest to unlock? Not a problem. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at my superior orcish lockpicking abilities that are in no way... Oops. Augmented by my fearsome orcish strength, which should allow me to just smash the crate wide open. I still don't understand that. Potion of minor healing. Yes. Yes, I will have that, in fact. There was a second, recently made corpse here. Cooked beef. Fantastic. Oh yes, I am enjoying this muchly. So there's that. I'm going to need to find a place to sleep eventually. You are a cheat.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler.
You're trying to sell me drugs? I think not. Well, probably trying to sell me drugs. Maybe I should just end you. I hear wolves, and also Nernroot. Nernroot first, then wolves. Orcish rock climbing. Fear not, Lydia. One wolf. Okay, she's already got one. Two wolf, Barbus, blue wolf. Yes, alright. Grab this. Grab N wolf pelts, because it never hurts to keep the foraging up. Lots and lots of dead foxes. Are foxes vampire thralls, or were they eaten by the wolves? Unclear. More research required. Well, that's alright. I'm going to look very silly if this isn't the way to Fort Dawnguard, but such is life. No, here's a living fox. Okay, it was just the wolves. Either that or the... Why is this gentleman after me? You are throwing fireballs at me, and I am concerned as to why. Also... No. You're just going to attack me. Okay. Well, that is the end of your miserable existence, and you are wearing a fine suit of dwarven armor, which most assuredly has my attention. Okay. Potions of healing. Right. This is going to require some immediate necessary... why is this a worse armor rating? Orcish mace. Oh, interesting. Orcish mace. This is all very interesting stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all this stuff, including the mace. Lydia, come here. Lydia, come here before my legs give out. I've made this joke before. Lydia.
I got your back.
Oh, I'm so glad, but it's really my...
I am at your
It is in fact my back that I'm concerned about. Namely, the amount of things that I need to give you forthwith. Dwarven armor. I'm not trying to equip the dwarven armor. My silliness. I just changed clothes in front of my companion. That's funny. Here, have a helmet. There you go. And, oh, Staff of Hag's Wrath. I shall gift this unto you as well. There we are.
Let's get going then.
Once again with the incredible helmets that you've got going there. Hopefully this is the way to Fort Dawnguard. If it's not, I'm going to look very stupid. The air is frigid, oh no. What even is this? Goblins? Goblins, I will not have this. I will not have this here. There's no excuse for this. There are no goblins. They are called, oh, what are they called? Farmer. That's it. Lydia, that Staff of Hag's Wrath is really putting in work. Gold, yes, okay. Amethyst, Potion of Healing, yes. More Potions of Healing. I'm loving that, though. Okay, that's you know, that was helpful. I cannot go that way. What do you mean I cannot go this way? I'm trying to go to Fort Dawnguard. I'm so very confused. How? That's only mildly annoying. There's a cave back here, apparently, that I need to go. I can't just go along the road. How stupid. Naked corpses left in the road. My calling card! Yes. Oh, Lydia, don't let my mirth distract you. You are definitely in trouble for luring me down a path that I cannot go. Do you know how annoying that is? It's what I would say if I were a vampire, obviously. That's ingenious, actually, of the Dawnguard to hide in a cave when their fortress is on a map marked as though it's that way. Rather clever of them, I think. Assuming, of course, that vampire scum can read maps, which is a assumption that I have made. I'm not sure it's a very intelligent one. If vampires cannot read maps, then it is of little use. Well, vampire thralls could conceivably read maps. I say conceivably because, Lydia, at no point did you inform me that we were going the wrong way. I am docking your pay for this. Yes, you thought I was alright, but I was only pretending to be a vampire. I mean, yes, definitely pretending to be a vampire. There's a person up ahead. Shut up now.
You here to join the Dawnguard too? Truth is,
Sure, yes. What are you? You're a Lunamoth. I now have Lunamoth wings.
I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you. Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself.
Oh, I will do no such thing. Would you like to be my new squire? Can you read a map? I'm not at all convinced that Lydia can. And thus, I'm not at all convinced that I'm keeping
lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up.
I've killed a few. The secret, I could tell you the secret to killing vampires. You see, they wear armor that basically exposes most of their boobs, and you stab them right there.
That must be it. Fort Dawnguard. Wow. Bigger than I expected.
Yes. This is rather impressive for a legion of vampire hunters. Why would you need a fortress this big? And if Skyrim is under the command of a vampiristic cabal, how did they countenance the construction of such a fort? I'm beginning to worry that you're all dupes, and that Isran himself, whoever he may be, is a vampire thrall in secret. Well, one way to find out. Although, if the rest of Skyrim is a bunch of vampire thralls, that really raises the question, perhaps begs the question, I don't remember, why is this construction so much better than the construction in the average Skyrim town? They are vampire thralls, you lot aren't, that must be it. However, I can't help but notice that this is completely unguarded. If I was a vampiric agent, I could just walk right in. That seems like an oversight.
The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here.
I really don't.
The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it?
I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now
a crumbling ruin?
The vampires against you.
If you say so. There's a hole in your ceiling.
My protection.
Also, Barbas, stop barking. You're interrupting an important conversation.
Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance. Everyone. They're all dead. You were right. We were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you?
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, didn't leave much to my mom and me, except this old battle axe and an empty bottle of booze. And I don't blame him because he ran and hid, but the meanest thing my daddy ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. And at any rate, I'm here to join the Dawn Guard.
Got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order.
Yes, I can see that. What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires.
Oh, so instead of doing the courier thing, they want me to kill vampires. Alright, well, that's alright. I can do this.
I think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt.
Dim Hollow Crypt, you say?
Was sure it held some long
Barbas, quiet. They're expositing it to me. Dim Hollow Crypt. Yes, go on.
We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isram. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there.
Fantastic.
Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close.
Hold on. Hold that thought, though. My inventory is absolutely full. Come here, Lydia. Lydia. Oh my god, they gave me 45 steel bolts. I don't know why they did this. I need to trade things with you, like, right now.
Carry your burdens.
Yes, carry my burdens you shall. We are 10 pounds overweight. So, I could either get rid of... Let's see, the crossbow is 14 pounds. That would solve the problem right there. Or the bow that I have is... Oh, wow. The crossbow does more damage. Well, I'm going to give you the crossbow for now. There you go. And I'll give you the bolts as well, because I don't, frankly, need them. There we are. Okay.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Are there bolts here? There are bolts here. Fantastic. There's a Dawn Guard helmet, but it's a light helmet. Who wears light helmets? Sissies and losers. That's who. Yes, empty barrels. Unhelpful. Hey, Isram, do you have a bed that I could perhaps just, crash in for the night? I can have money. Well, that's not a bed, but it is something. It's 35 coins, which is more than the price of a bed. Again, just leaving all of this open for potential vampire thralls to have their way with. It's an interesting strategy. Hey, do you have a Daedra heart in here?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps the Dawn Guard needs a new cook. Of course, most of the recipes I know involve things like human liver, human kidneys. They're for a more discerning palate than the average Nord, I'm sure. But, well, perhaps if I mislabel some things, they'll never know. Oh, that's a bed. This is totally a bed, isn't it? Yes, it is. Excellent. Ah, Isran, good morning. Thank you for letting me use your cot. There was an annoying tendency earlier where I was unable to find a bed to sleep on. Still trying to teach him how to use a crossbow. Yes, very good. Carry on. I'll be running this order within a couple of days.
Isran found something for you to do, eh?
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, of course, everyone likes me. I'm, in addition to being, strong and perceptive and somewhat agile, I'm also charismatic. I believe I mentioned that. All right, have a bit of food and we'll be on our way. Cooked beef, that will do us. I am well fed, yes. And not on human flesh either, for anyone eavesdropping. No, of course not. With your magnificent fortress, I think I'm in love with whoever designed this. I mean, wow. How... Vampires didn't notice you building this. This is incredible. It looks even better in the daytime, when, vampires can't attack it. Lydia, I think we're going to have to do something about getting like a mode of transportation. Yes, that would be helpful. Being able to journey quickly from one place to another, like with a horse, you understand. Right, yes, well, in my investigations into vampires, there are a couple of other thoughts that I had. The first of which is, what I want to do is determine the extent to which the vampires have a hold on the various organizations here. Now, I've already had a brief look at the Thieves Guild, and I'm not impressed with what I saw. I mean, just recruiting random people off the street. I can't say I'm at all impressed by that. I mean, really, who goes around trying to recruit someone dressed in heavy armor thinking that he'll be good at thievery? It boggles the mind. That Brynjolf character is just, you know, terrible. It's a terrible judge of character. So, no, I don't think the vampires have much to do with the Thieves Guild. Now, the companions, I've established, for reasons that I don't quite remember the logic behind this, but I remember coming to the conclusion that the companions are vampires, so we can scratch them off the list of organizations that need investigating. That leaves what? The Wizards College and the Dark Brotherhood. Now, we know... Hello? Hello?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight.
Oh.
If you'll excuse me.
Okay, well, I will excuse you. Have a pleasant day. I have that on my map, don't I? Yes, I do. I've already been told about that by the person running the inn over in, Falkreath. Yes, as I recall, she sicked some hired thugs on me after I stole some of her stuff, which brings me right back to the Dark Brotherhood. I'm going to start piecing together the grand mystery of Skyrim, Lydia. Get ready for this. Barbas. Maybe Barbas was discorporeated by the holy power of the Dawn God. At any rate, that's not my problem anymore. Good for me, I suppose. I mean, barking at conversations. Yes, that's probably what it is, actually. They got rather sick of him, you know, getting in their way while they were expositing on the great issues of the day, so they discorporeated him, being a Daedric familiar and all that. At any rate, not my problem anymore, and I'm perfectly happy with that state of affairs. So, as I was saying, the Dark Brotherhood, unraveling the mysteries of Skyrim. Here's what I've come to understand. Number one, there is a Dark Brotherhood contract out on me. You see, somebody wants me dead. We also know that talk to Aventus Artino. Yes, Aventus Artino is attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. So, I'm thinking the next thing that we should do is fight, apparently. You know, Lydia, if you kill wolves on my behalf, I can't get experience for it. And as much as I appreciate you doing this, I do want the experience. I'm not going to lie. So, wolf. Dead wolf. Barbas, you've returned. Did you inhabit that body of that wolf? Fantastic. Alright. Well, at any rate, into it. Why is this gate barred? I demand an explanation. Fine, we'll go around the city. Somewhat intelligently, craftily designed walls, I suppose. This will withstand a siege for, well, 3 to 5 weeks of men and 2 to 3 days if it was a proper orcish battalion. Not seen a proper orcish battalion in these lands in years. If that tribe we found at what was it called? Lagash is any indication. Still need to find a danger heart for them. So yes, I do think that the next thing I want to do is go to Windhelm, talk to Aventus Artino, and see what he has to say. Also see if there's a danger heart there. Track down this Dark Brotherhood, because if so, we can dismantle the vampiric power structure from within. And this seems like a good idea to me. Yes, I'd like to hire the carriage. I'm going to Windhelm. Now, the important thing about Windhelm, Lydia, is that it is very much the belly of the beast, and we're going to have to be a little bit careful, because it is the stronghold for the Stormcloak seat of power. Yes, it's also the oldest city in Skyrim. We'll have to bear that in mind and be properly reverent. The air is chilly. Well, we'll be out of the cold air shortly. Now this, Lydia, is proper defenses. I mean, look at that. Well, okay, this is an OSHA violation, frankly. Fortunately, OSHA does not exist. But, yes, look at this. You're forcing your attackers, because you've built the city on the opposite side of a river, and you've basically got its back to a mountain, so there's really no mounting a siege from over there. You are forcing the attackers to come along a very narrow stone bridge from which there are multiple ambush points. Oh yes, this is exceptionally well done, and I tip my cup to the ancient Nords who built this. No modern Nord could obviously design such a thing. Hello, I am clearly not an Imperial officer. Have a pleasant day. I'm not even wearing, what do we have? Steel soldier armor, yes. Steel Imperial gauntlets. Nope, not an Imperial officer. Well, obviously I'm not an Imperial officer. That foul minion, Tullius, cheated me out of a job, more or less. So, rather steel gauntlet. Yes, let's wear these instead, seeing as how they don't have the Imperial thing on them. And, we certainly don't want to be mistaken for an Imperial stooge here.
And you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Indeed.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial
Once
spies.
honored? You're only once honored? You're an embarrassment. You
can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy.
Oh.
You got ways of finding out what you really are.
That's it. I've had enough of this nonsense. You.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us? And
I'm most certainly not. No, I do not hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
One would think so. Why would anyone think you're a spy? You're not, a high elf. Because there are no spies for, anyone who's not a high elf can't possibly be a spy for the high elves.
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
At first I thought your nose was frostbitten, but it's actually just face paint. You might want to look into that.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
I'll have a word with him.
All right, then.
He was just down this way, wasn't he? Ah. Frickin' streets and cities and whatnot. Where did he go? Also, what time even is it? It's 6:48 p.m. Is this shop open? Yes! Excellent! Barely. I have barely arrived in time.
I'll be fine.
But that's alright.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. You don't know
What were you arguing about,
Just
first
a
of all?
man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White File.
Oh, really?
This doting busybody won't let me get it.
Well, which doted busybody? The one that you just discorporeated? I'll get it for you.
Would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken...
Corral Mill. That sounds elvish.
Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Indeed. Alright, what have you got for sale? Do you have a Daedra Heart? Ingredients. Do you have a Daedra Heart? You do not have a Daedra Heart. Well, I'm done here. Goodbye.
Why are you still standing around here?
I'm not. I'm leaving. Also, at this point,
May the
given
ape guide you to the file.
Given how long you were talking, yes, it's after 7 p.m. I assume your shop is closed and you were about to kick me out. Right. Now, I had another thing that I wanted to do, and that thing was find that guy who was summoning the assassins, because we want to discuss this whole Dark Brotherhood situation, which needs to be dealt with forthwith.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Well, how convenient. We'll just go talk to him then.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Indeed, that's what he's doing. Now, you can't see me over here. I'm just going to break into his house. Don't look too carefully. Don't pay any attention to the Nord in heavy armor. Just breaking into a house. There we are.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Yeah, you're definitely part of the Dark Brotherhood. Hello.
You've come at last! I knew you would!
Yes. Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things.
The
and then you
things,
came,
you say?
an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes, the Black Sacrament. That was me.
It took so long. So very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Well, as long as it's not for an orc named Sue, I suppose.
My mother, she died.
Well, I can't kill someone who's already dead. Talk sense, boy.
Orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella.
Well, as it happens, I have a decent amount of experience killing cruel mistresses of orphanages.
So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
Wait, Grella the Kind? Yeah, as it happens, she's already dead?
Dead? Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten. I mean, I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, just not that good. You killed the old hag before I even asked. Oh, and please, take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom, supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
Well, all right, that happened. So he doesn't actually know anything about the Dark Brotherhood. This was an insane mistake. He's got a skull, he's got a frost salt. I don't really care about frost salts. If you like a potion... Oh, you have a salt pile. I will definitely have that. Okay, that was something, I suppose. Basically, every quest that I've got that I actually care about is up in the northwest, yes? I mean, think about this, John. What I've got is, that. I've got this Horn of Jorgen wind color thing, and then I've got something else. What was it? This, yes. So, these quests are all, yes, they're all dotted around in the Morthal/Solitude areas. Good grief, that's so far off the hidden path. It's like on the other side of the map. That's amazing. Well, frankly, I don't care much for taking a carriage ride across Skyrim in a blizzard, so we will hunker down here for the night. Let's see how this inn goes. Torbjorn, Shattershield, Jorah, Via Jordan, Viola Jordan. The Butcher, you say? Yes, that's definitely. Ah, warm. Good.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Someone up there is singing Susanna the Wicked.
Has been avoiding me. I just know it.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Indeed. I hope these floorboards are, very tightly placed, because otherwise you're looking directly in on people's bedrooms. That's a decision and a half. And Donato's book. Olaf One Eye. Yes, alright. Well, good for you, I suppose. Who are you? You are Stenvar. Okay.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
Yes, unfortunately I already have a companion who's 100% loyal to me, so I'll be passing up that offer. I did want to have a sleep, though, so you, person, excuse me.
got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Yeah, I would like a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Fantastic.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yep.
Braun's one of the most
Right this way. Are you like? Are you gonna show me to my room? No? Oh, very well. I'll just guess then, Bob. As you're in my way, it's annoying. Is it this one? Is this my room? Yes, it obviously is. Wonderful. We'll just go ahead and sleep through the night because I may want to do some additional shopping. Oh. Well rested, slightly hungry. Fair enough. Peckish, yes. Excuse me, Lydia. The Crimson Ducks. If you say so. Should I go up and just kill Ludwig Stormcloak on his throne right now? That might be entertaining, actually. That would be something worth doing. Well, this is definitely the slum part of the city. What do we have here? A house? Yes, alright. It can't stay there. That's perfectly understandable. Residence? Yes, alright. It's like, still like 6 in the morning, isn't it? Yes. I got up too early. It's my orcish blood, you understand. New Nissus Corner Club. Yes, hello.
Apparently, some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Is this more about the Dark Brotherhood?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, you know, but it's not...
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Terribly helpful to me, and at least you'll serve me. And what is this stuff on the ground here? And here's someone standing right outside the Grey Quarter, making sure that none of the uppity greyskins get out of line. Am I right, comrade? Am I right? Say no more, know what I mean? Barrels, okay, potato. Ooh, I need potatoes, don't I? Now, I can go back to Candlehearth Hall and make myself some more food. That's not the worst idea I've had. I've gone the wrong way, however. Hello, Captain
The
O'Neill.
townsfolk call me Captain, because I used to be a sailor.
Fantastic. People are talking about murders. Do you know anything?
Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies, too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe.
Ah, so you don't actually know anything.
Fair winds and calm seas.
Too unfortunate.
Sailors parting.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Alright, just make myself some food. Ideally hot food, hot potato soup. Yes! We want as many hot soups as we can get.
All hail to Ulfric! In your great honor we drink and
I should really kill that treasonous bard. It's so very tempting.
children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when
The thing I might want to do, I'm like really at the carry capacity, so what I might want to do is just wait a few minutes for the stores to open and then go ahead and sell some surplus stuff that I've got, and by I mean my faithful pack rat. Look at how high the sun is already, and the people aren't up, and the shops aren't open. This is daylight wasted, Skyrim. It's an embarrassment, it's a disgrace. You don't really deserve self-government. I will bring you back under Imperial control soon. Yeah, there were no gods around to hear that. Fine. Very well. I'll just wait a few minutes for the shop to open then. I don't have anything else to do. Another question I have is, which ice caster cast ice bolt from way up there? I mean, these icicles are, if I didn't know better, I'd say they were clipping through the roof, but that's obviously not the case. These clearly must be ice bolts cast by a caster who must have been riding on Dragonback, which means I could ride a dragon. Remember that off-color rape joke I made earlier about mounting and riding my vanquished opponents? Yes. Yes, I would like to mount and ride a dragon, and not in the disgusting, naughty, bestiality way. I'll stop making off-color jokes now. I think I'm making you uncomfortable. Of course you don't remember. That's right. You had your ears clamped over fully to prevent losing them to frostbite. Forget everything I just said, Lydia.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Oh, I hope I will.
All my goods are legitimate.
which is more than I can say for some.
Look, I didn't ask. I actually...
Takes odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I'm ready to give you some things now. Lydia! Lydia, come here.
I'm right behind you.
I need to trade some things with you.
I am sworn to carry your burden.
Oh, don't worry. In this event, I'll be carrying your... So, for some reason, you're not wearing the armor that I gave you. I'm not sure why that is, but... If you're not wearing it, I will take it back. And you're using an Orcish battle axe, which I don't want you to keep at any rate. I'm going to take that away from you. Oh, that's an Orcish White... That's the Axe of Whiterun. Of course I can't take that from you. That's my badge of office. Never mind. Alright, so, books. Let's go ahead and learn my new spell. There we are. Lovely. I guess we need to sell you some books as well. Alright, what have we here? This one is bound in rich Corinthian leather, should fetch a wonderful price. And this one's bound in genuine human hide, if that's the sort of thing you go for. Right, well that didn't really do much to lighten my load. We're going to have to work this out.
Got to thinking.
I suppose I could give Lydia some of the food that I'm lugging around. What all do I have under the miscellaneous tab? Oh. I have quite a bit under the miscellaneous tab, in fact. Oh, that's right, Meridian's Beacon. That's another thing that's all the way up north that we should probably take care of.
Did you use my good hammer?
No. Well, that was a burst. You know, I was really hoping that we might actually learn something useful in there, but I suppose that was too much to ask for. Really need to deal with this inventory situation at some point, but...
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
Why would you hope this? I am a massively armed and armored orc, and you are an elvish farmer. We have nothing in common, except that we're both meh, and therefore superior to everyone else. Well, you know, okay, so we have something in common, I suppose. Oh, goodness, where do I even want to go now? I suppose... just out in this way direction. Snowberries, yes. You know, we have that dwarven armor for Lydia. Perhaps it would behoove us to find a dwarven mine and get materials with which we can use to improve that armor. Not a terrible idea. Also hungry. Let's have a bite to eat before we proceed. We got cooked brook bass. There we go. Dead wolves. Lovely. It's all perfectly fine. There's nothing whatsoever to worry about. Ah! An execution party, I see. Because you can't just chop his head off, you know. You have to find someone else, some lower-ranking prisoner to execute first. Obviously, that's how this works. Yes, you can find it in General Tullius's Guide to Executions under the subheading How to Prolong a Civil War. Hello?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
You haven't.
Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
Okay, who's it from?
Oh, no. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though.
What?
Looks like that's
Wait.
It. Got to go.
How did... But wait, some creepy fellow just gave you a... Okay. We know... We know what? Explain. Explain. How did you find me so quickly? I demand explanations.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
You know, Lydia, I'm starting to figure this out. So, I understand now exactly what happened. General Tullius has a network of spies keeping tabs on me. You know why this is? It's because... obviously, he had to get the most important person out of the way. The best soldier possible to put down this rebellion. That would be me. But it wouldn't be enough. So, not just out of the way, but sent off... Yes, this makes sense now. General Tullius is keeping tabs on me. He's got an elaborate network of couriers watching my every move. Why would he need to do this? Because everything else has not gone my way. I should have been the one leading the Imperial forces here. But instead it was assigned to General Tullius, and I got assigned to track down a random horse thief, and then I immediately ran into an Imperial patrol. I thought that was just an 18-carat run of bad luck, but it turned out the game was rigged from the start. You just made your last delivery! Really? Who's... Oh, Lydia's setting him on fire. Explain yourself! Nothing to see here. Nothing for that, huh? What kind of guardsman are you, anyway? I mean, really, I just assaulted... Yes, this is... Obviously what's going on here. Yes. You can't... Normally, you lot would arrest me now for having committed assault, but you can't do that because that would expose the fact that he's one of your spies. I see through your lies, General Tullius. You can't pull a fast one on me.
And now a word from our sponsor, me! You are a vicious, barbaric dictator, and you should be ashamed that you will be remembered as such. Aw, you get me! Oh, I have spawned inside the truck. That was smart. Thunderhammer time! Okay, that's gonna explode. Ow, okay. That might have just killed me.
You and I are the same.
You are a scary ghost man with delusions of grandeur.
Which